Ever wondered why friendship breakups are rarely talked about, even though they can be as painful as romantic splits? It's because society often stigmatizes the ending of friendships. We're taught to hold on to these bonds no matter the cost, causing us to sometimes overlook the emotional toll they can take. Yet friendships, like any relationship, can become toxic and harmful. They might lack respect or reciprocity, causing emotional harm that we're hesitant to acknowledge. This reluctance stems from the fear of judgment and the unspoken rule that friendships should always be preserved. However, it's essential to understand that prioritizing your mental health and happiness isn't an act of selfishness. It's a necessary step towards self-care and self-love. It's about recognizing when a bond, no matter how long-standing, is causing more pain than joy. Navigating the emotional landscape of a friendship breakup can be challenging, but it's a journey worth embarking upon for your well-being. Remember, letting go doesn't mean you care less. It's about self-preservation. So what are the signs of a toxic friendship that's not serving you well? Let's delve into that. At the heart of any healthy friendship are respect and reciprocity. When these elements start to dwindle, you might be dealing with a toxic friendship. If you constantly feel disrespected or belittled, that's a red flag. Respect in a friendship should be a two-way street. If you're the only one giving it but not receiving it, then it's time to question the dynamics of your friendship. Lack of reciprocity is another sign of a toxic friendship. If you find yourself always being the one to reach out, make plans, or lend a helping hand, then there's an imbalance in the friendship. True friendships are balanced, with both parties investing time, energy, and effort. Emotional harm is perhaps the most obvious yet most overlooked sign of a toxic friendship. Are you often left feeling drained or down after spending time with this friend? Do they belittle your achievements or constantly criticize you? If so, this is not a friendship that's nurturing your well-being. It's important to remember that friendships are supposed to enrich your life, not deplete it. If you're constantly feeling stressed, anxious, or upset due to a friendship, it's probably causing you more harm than good. You might be thinking, but we've been friends for so long, or what will others think? And while these concerns are valid, they should never outweigh your mental health and happiness. So take a step back and assess your friendships. Are they respectful, reciprocal, and emotionally beneficial? Or are they causing you unnecessary stress and pain? Recognizing these signs is the first step to reclaiming your peace and happiness. Now that we know the signs of a toxic friendship, how do we move on from it? First and foremost, it's crucial to acknowledge your feelings and accept that the friendship isn't serving you well. It's normal to feel a mix of emotions, guilt, sorrow, or even relief. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your own well-being over a friendship that's causing you harm. The next step is setting boundaries. This may involve reducing contact or cutting ties completely. It's important to communicate your decision clearly and respectfully. You might say something like, "I value our past friendship, but I feel it's best for my mental health if we part ways." Be firm, yet kind. You're under no obligation to keep someone in your life who brings you down. After ending the friendship, it's natural to grieve. Allow yourself to feel the sadness and loss. It's part of the healing process. You might find it helpful to write about your feelings, talk to a trusted friend or a counselor, or indulge in self-care activities. During this period, try to resist the urge to isolate yourself. Reach out to other friends and family. Engage in activities you love. Remember, it's okay to have fun and enjoy life, even if you're feeling a bit blue. Lastly, take this opportunity to reflect on the kind of friendships you want in your life. What values are important to you? What kind of friend do you want to be? What kind of friends do you want to have? Use these reflections to guide your future friendships. Foster relationships that uplift you, respect you, and reciprocate your efforts. Moving on from a toxic friendship can be challenging, but remember, it's a step towards a happier, healthier you. Let's quickly summarize what we've discussed today. We've delved into the somewhat taboo topic of friendship breakups, highlighting the reality that they can be as challenging as ending romantic relationships. We've shed light on the signs of a toxic friendship, emphasizing the lack of respect, reciprocity, and the presence of emotional harm. Lastly, we've discussed how to move on from such a friendship, which involves recognizing these signs and taking proactive steps to prioritize your mental health and happiness. Remember, It's okay to prioritize your happiness and mental health over a friendship that's causing you pain. You're not alone in this journey.